Thursday, October 2nd, one Webster, Rock the Vote, college Republicans and college Democrats hosted a vice presidential debate watch party and discussed issues of the election. After this watch party, we, GTV, interviewed students to ask their opinions on what makes this election unique.
We've been doing a meeting last week that we had that talked about this kind of event and what food we were going to have, locations, who we were going to have, that kind of thing.
Governor Holden put together the panel, which was great tonight, and basically took a lot of time nailing down the location because we were originally going to do it outside, but it ended up being too cold, and we got in here. And Campus Activities, I want to definitely thank them because they moved around their Invisible Children event for us, and so that's what really made this a success was just everyone who came in, especially all our One Webster volunteers and everything.
Today we've been signing declarations for the One campaign, having people sign up to make poverty history.
The thing that makes this one different is the financial meltdown. So that you're having a presidential election in a meltdown that is going to go from looking potentially bad to getting worse. And so the only time that I can historically think where you had a similar meltdown and that one was real and already took place was you're going to have to go back to the 1932 presidential election. So, but that one was real. This one is just developing.
You have a woman running as vice president with the Republican Party, but in the Democratic Party you have the first African American running. So I think it's definitely going to be like a historical election from that point.
I mean, we feel that we've been in a rut for years now, and it's truly time for a change. We're ready. We're not sick and tired, but just ready for a change and ready to be the involvement and the future generation that everyone talks about getting it done.
Well, healthcare, obviously energy, because she'll steer it that way, because she's going to say that she's an authority on it. I tend to think that Biden will try to make some references to women's issues that he's involved with as a way of trying to soften his appeal. And then there's different aspects. Obviously, Iraq has to come up. So, and I don't know whether Iran will, but it's possible you might hear some reference to Pakistan.
The big issue is the economy. Like as a college student, I know exactly like what happens with the economy is going to affect me. I already don't have a lot of money, and if my money is like worth less, then it's going to be a big problem.
Vice President's issues, I believe, is definitely going to be gas prices, things, alternate sources of fuel and energy.
I think it's really important people vote. Your voice needs to be heard. Your one vote can make a difference as hard as it is to believe, so everyone needs to get out and vote, not just myself.